Hey, y'all, and welcome to Royer's Corner. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, I'm so glad you decided to join me again today. Happy Thursday to you. Please remember, hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel as we are working towards what? 1,000 subscribers. And so we already have 500 plus, so thank you to those who have already subscribed. And then once you subscribe, hit that notification bell on all. That way you see each and every time I post a video with you in mind. Y'all, now I don't understand why we choose to do crimes and choose to, set ourselves up for stuff and then don't want to pay the cost, when we get caught. So, according to the New York Post here on yesterday morning around 8:40, 35-year-old Ian Mitchell threatened to jump from his 31st skyscraper apartment building. Now, the FBI was attempting to, excuse me, y'all. Sorry, I just ate. The FBI was attempting to serve him with a search warrant, according to the New York Post. And so, back in 2015, Ian Mitchell, who he is known as in real life, launched a shady scheme where he was passing himself off as Ian, I'm going to say this name wrong, Ian Matalone, that's what I'm gonna say it is, okay? And a relative of a wealthy Jamaican businessman, Joseph Matalone. So he was planning to be a part of Joseph's family, who's a very wealthy man who apparently is from Jamaica, okay? And so he claimed to some individuals that he could invest their money into a new bar that was getting ready to be up and coming, okay? Well, these people gave him his money in 2015, and so they were to be ownership interest from the bar. So they were going to have ownership interest according to what Ian was telling them. Well, when it was time for the money, to make its results, and for, the return, Ian went missing. He went out. And so these people began filing police reports, letting them know what happened. And so they caught up with Ian. And so, like I said, they were at the front of his door ready to, serve him. And so Ian decided to bust the window out of his skyscraper 31st floor apartment in Manhattan and sat on the ledge from 8:40 a.m. up until 5 p.m. yesterday afternoon. Now, the mayor did come out around 2 p.m. And so here are just a couple of pictures for you guys. I'm on my laptop today, so we're going to work with what we got, okay? Let me see if I can, there, okay. Let me close out. So this is the window that he broke out of, sorry. Here's that window. And so, he has officially, lost it. He is sitting on the edge, I'll try to scroll, there we go. And so eventually he ended up putting a cover over himself and, just sitting at the edge. Now, this is him. Ooh, yeah. Of course he gonna look like something good. And so, these are the pictures that they gathered from yesterday. Look at this. This man is sitting on the literal ledge. Hanging on the ledge. This is so sad. This is very, very sad. So, look at this building. This building is 72 floors. 72 skyscraper building. And so, this is a lot. This is a lot. I cannot believe that this has happened. So, I was trying to find in here where they said, okay, by around 2 p.m., Mayor Eric Adams had arrived. The NYPD is patient. They are doing their jobs. That's why they are the finest. They are patient. Our hostage negotiation team is the best in the business, and we are excuse me, We are going to do everything possible to bring this to a conclusion. The standoff finally ended around 5 p.m. when the NYPD Emergency Service Unit officers rappelled down the outside of the 72-story skyscraper and climbed into the suicide man's condominium. So, you know, one of the what did they call them? Let me get it right. Yes. One of the NYPD Emergency Service Unit officers ended up going to the top of the building, pretty much climbing down. You know, once he got to the 34th, it talked about how he basically pushed Ian, Ian, and so they were ready to come in through the front door. And so Ian was arrested. And so, yeah. Ian's girlfriend was in the hall during all of this going on. I mean, this is a lot. And so here's what I have to say about this. You know, as I opened up in the beginning, I don't understand why we want to do crimes and do stuff, you know, that is illegal and that we know could get us in trouble. And then when we get caught, not want to accept the responsibility of the consequences, you know, that we have created based off our choice. You know, sir, Ian, you put all of this hard work and effort into conning these people. You could have put just as much as hard work and effort into going to school and getting a degree. You could have put just as much as effort and hard work into applying for an actual job. I mean, if you were so good and able to get these people, what would have stopped you from actually doing the actual work to become, you know, a businessman who makes moves like these? I believe he said that they said he was claiming to be a $1 million investment banker. He had other $1 million clients that he was working with, and you know, he was doing really, really well. And so, you know, he was basing his work ethic and his wealth based off of Joseph, the actual man who, you know, is supposed to be this multi-millionaire businessman from Jamaica. This is so sad, you know. And then the fact that you would go to the lengths of actually trying to commit suicide because of a choice that you made, it makes people who are actually in difficult situations, dealing with real mental issues. And not to say that you weren't, but you brought this upon yourself. You made a choice to con these people out of their money. And then once you get caught, you don't want to take the responsibility. No, sir. Just as man as you was to take these people money, be as man up enough to go and open the door and let them slap them handcuffs on you. And according to what the Post was saying, they was coming to do a search warrant, really. So if you are so innocent and have nothing to hide, what are you doing all this for? I don't get it. But Ian, you need some time behind bars to think about this, sir. Now, Ian was actually rushed to the hospital immediately afterwards. He was handcuffed, you know, and put in an ambulance. He was rushed to the hospital and put in a psychiatric ward. I hope I'm saying that correctly. In the area of that hospital, the psychiatric ward area in the hospital. And so I'm gonna continue to watch out to see the unfolding of this story, because this is a lot. You know, and what I want to say to us to be reminder of, you know, when we make bad choices, be prepared for the outcome of those choices. Be prepared for the consequences. Be prepared to, you know, take whatever repercussion is going to come with the decision that you are making. Because at the end of the day, we all got to make a choice, and whatever choice we make, unfortunately, most of them have consequences behind to serve them. But y'all, let me know what you think about this. Are you shocked to hear about this? I have never heard of someone, you know, busting out the window of their apartment and risking their life because of a choice that they made, you know, something just so detrimental towards other people. You were willing to risk other people's lives and take them for what, you know, they had. But then when it's your turn, you just want to take your life altogether. And, you know, probably scared, yes, because, you know, you don't want to go to jail, but in the words of Tamika Scott, you still go to jail. Y'all hit the like button. Let me know what your thoughts are. Subscribe to my channel as we are working towards 1,000 subscribers. And then once you subscribe, hit that notification bell on all, so you see each and every time I post a video. I'll be trying it, y'all, but I will see you guys later. And thank you for joining me in Royer's Corner. Bye.